This is a Ramana Maharshi clip, a talk by Ramana Maharshi with comments by Richard Clarke. This is a time to listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard Clarke. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is talk number 21. Mr. Alapa Chettiar, a member of the Legislative Council of Madras Presidency and an influential Hindu, asked, "Why is it said that the knowledge born of hearing is not firm, whereas that born of contemplation is firm?" Maharshi: On the other hand, it is said that hearsay knowledge, paroksha, is not firm, whereas that born of one's own realization, aparoksha, is firm. It's also said that hearing helps the intellectual understanding of the truth, that meditation makes this understanding clear, and finally, that contemplation brings about realization of the truth. Furthermore, they say also that all such knowledge is not firm, and that it is firm only when it is as clear and intimate as a gooseberry in the hollow of one's palm. There are those who affirm that hearing alone will suffice because a competent person who had already, perhaps in a previous incarnations, qualified himself realizes and abides in peace as soon as he hears the truth told him only once. Whereas the person not so qualified must pass through the stages prescribed above before falling into samadhi. This dialogue delves into the nature of spiritual knowledge and its firmness based on its source and realization. Mr. Alapa Chettiar asked a profound question. Why is it said that the knowledge born of hearing is not firm, whereas that born of contemplation is firm? Ramana Maharshi provided an insightful response. Ramana explained that there are two different degrees of knowledge and realization. He distinguished between two types of knowledge: paroksha, hearsay, and aparoksha, direct realization. Paroksha knowledge is acquired through hearing from others or reading their words, while aparoksha knowledge arises from your direct experience and realization. Ramana says that paroksha knowledge, the knowledge gained through hearing, is considered less firm because it relies on second-hand information and intellectual understanding. It may be accurate, but it lacks the depth and clarity that direct realization provides. It is second-hand knowledge since it's indirect. It is mental knowledge about something known through the senses and mind. On the other hand, aparoksha knowledge, which comes from contemplation, direct experience, and realization, is considered firm because it's based on personal realization. It's based on experiential knowledge of yourself. It goes beyond intellectual understanding into the experiential aspect of the truth. Ramana Maharshi further elaborates on the process of gaining knowledge and realization. He explains that hearing about the truth helps in developing an intellectual understanding of it. Meditation deepens this understanding and makes it clearer. Finally, contemplation leads to the ultimate realization of truth. The realization comes through knowledge of yourself. However, Ramana cautioned that not all knowledge is equally firm. He uses the metaphor of a gooseberry in the hollow of your palm to illustrate that knowledge must be as clear and intimate as that to be truly firm and unshakable. Ramana also agreed that there are people who, due to past spiritual progress, attain immediate realization upon hearing the truth just once. However, for most of us, the gradual process of hearing, meditating, and contemplating is necessary to reach the state of samadhi or profound spiritual realization. This sequence of learning in this talk is not quite the usual one. The usual one is Shravana, listening or reading, Manana, reflection, and Nidhyasana, deep meditation, living and breathing the truth. These lead to self-knowledge and the realization of truth. This dialogue emphasizes the importance of direct realization, aparoksha, as firm knowledge, but it also recognizes the path to such realization will be different for different people based on their spiritual readiness and past karma. For me, what spiritual knowledge I have is through the teaching of masters, both in satsang and from books. This is listening. Then from reflection and meditation. These take it past mental to experiential direct knowledge. Some things I got right away. Some took years. Others took decades, and some are ongoing work in progress. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos help bring Ramana Maharshi's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe now